that was so unexpected. God, I hope I can live up to half of that. Thank you. Give it up for Keith. Give Keith a nice round of applause. I think probably one of the best transgender club owners in the business today. And I've never felt so woke. Keith, you look fantastic tonight. Was Doc Severson having a yard sale?
Somebody give me a trumpet.
It's up your ass. You know where it is. And give it up for the orchestra leader, Mr. Bill Butts, everybody. Bill Butts. Fun fact about Bill, his real name is Bill Assface. No, this is weird. He actually married a woman. Her name was Reardon. And she goes by Ashley Reardon Butts. God, I'm excited to be here. You know, you start out in show business, there's these naysayers and these green busters going, Bob, you will never perform in front of 80 people. Across the street from the Regal 10 in downtown Visalia. I've arrived, baby! Now, if everything goes like I got planned, I got big plans. I'll be at the Red Lobster in Fresno in no time. I'll be at the Red Lobster in Fresno. They're not known for their comedy. It's the cheesy biscuit. Yeah, good. I actually said that one night. This guy said, it's a cheddar bay biscuit. You know, when you're a comedian, usually you don't get heckled with facts. So that's my hook. Who are these people? They're here. They left their to-go food right there. Yeah, and I know you don't pay the band much, so I'll go ahead and give it to the band. Thank you. Give it up for Crawdaddys Big Band, everybody, right now. These guys work all the time, only here. Bill, you're doing a great job up here. And again, I'd like to do it. He's the orchestra leader, as you can tell. Let me do a quick impression of Bill at work. They don't care. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the cast of Yellowstone. They're here tonight. If it doesn't go well for me, I'll be going to the train station. I do a little radio in Fresno with the Zany report every week. I've done with Bob and Tom. I'll be on next week, but I do it with Drew, Elliot, and Jess. And Jess is, I believe, the dad is here and the mom, right? Give it up for them. Give him a big round of applause. He's a huge fan of mine. And his name is Daryl. How old are you, can I ask?
60.
60. I'm 62, but luckily I look 75. But my internet age is 15. What, that's how long I've had email. Oh, you people are sick, you know that? Nice to meet you, Daryl. You have a wonderful daughter, and she's very talented, and blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a shit. And we have a special star, a singer, a man who I just forgot his name, but I asked it earlier. What's your name again?
Renee.
Give Renee a big round of applause, everybody. Renee, with his transgender name. How about that? Give it up for Renee. You're with Keith, who isn't? And you think I got the job, you know what I'm saying? My God. Renee, and I heard nothing but good things about you, and it's always, you're a legend in what you do, and it's so exciting when you have to pay to see a show like this. Look at it. It's good to see you. It's Sulu from Star Trek. And they said he'd never work again, but or is that the right one? Was that the right one? I don't know. What are you filming? Are you filming me for a visual for later? I met you earlier. Your name is. I'm sorry. Your name is Ali Muhammad. So listen, maybe you and I should go through TSA together. He wouldn't make it. guys are great. And again, I want to thank you all for being here tonight because I had a chance to drive around the area, and I know you have a lot of choices. Thank God Dollar Tree is closed for inventory. I'm sorry, $1.25 Tree. I don't want to take away from President Biden's legacy. Renee, do you live in Fresno or do you live here? Lemoore, wow. And when you go there, it's a little less. How the hell did I lose you on that one? This is it, folks. I don't have a puppet. That's great, man. Look at all of us. And Lee, I got to point out our sax player right here. This is Ann. Give Ann a big round of applause. You also might recognize her from the where the hell am I? The Visalia Library. There. Maybe not. And is that your wife over there, Renee? Hi, what's your name?
I'm Dory.
Dory, nice to meet you. You're very beautiful. And you seem a tad younger? Are you robbing a little cradle there, Renee? But if you put that in perspective, she's a grave robber. Let me ask you something. How long should I wait on some of these? Where's my ass, Big Bill? Please, just sit there. You know what the saddest thing was? And you all just sat here and let this happen. Keith said, Phil, get on the mic so we can talk. And then Keith fucking monopolized the whole time and never talked to you. It's sad. It's the way he treats you. It's not right. You know, with a name like Butch, you'd think you get respect. What was that? He's a teacher also? Thank you. That's Ray on drums, everybody. And you know what always happens to the drummer? They die. Are you also a teacher? Yeah. What was your subject? So how long you were in communication? Sounds like you were hooked on phonics for a second. Look at there's Keith in his jacket. Give that a big round of applause. I don't know what animal had to die for that, but I'm sure someone did. Probably one of the fucking cats at the radiator shop. So what did you teach, Bill? I'm sorry. Third grade. Now let me ask you, as a third grade teacher, did you look at the fourth grade teachers and go, oh, one day? That's the next grade up. Well, very kind. I'm actually self-taught. I went to public school. Hey, I earned that joke, people, okay? West Covina High School, class of 79, right here, okay? This is a product of that. Well, very nice to meet you. You know, are you a junior? Is there a Bill Butch Sr.? There is. Oh, my God, and he kept this shit alive. I'm Bob Jr. I told someone that the other day. He said, is your dad still alive? I said, yeah. He says, you know, when he dies, you don't have to go by Junior anymore. What the hell do you say to that? Well, I'll let the bastard know. I get a little tired writing JR, period. This might be a great part of the show where you Google the word sarcasm. And it's confusing for Mom, right? Growing up, the junior-senior dynamic. So my mom would call me Bobby and then call my dad by his nickname that everybody called him, Whitey. That's my dad, yeah, Whitey. True story, my sister married an African-American, found out she was pregnant, and I said, well, if it's a boy, you gonna name it after Dad? You see if the black guy at the bar's laughing. Are you laughing? Yeah. Every word of that's true. And I love my father, and you probably sense that. But he's not very articulate. He misspeaks. I try to correct him. He gets angry and acts like a child about it, you know? He loves war movies. Bobby, you see that film, Go Get Private Ryan? I said, Dad, it's called Saving Private Ryan. We fucking had to go get him first, didn't they? And he's told me the same 5 jokes my whole life. Same 5 jokes. Bobby, I should write for you. I said, Dad, you need to look up the word prolific. Well, had I used one, you wouldn't be here. Chip off the old block. My grandpa, I'll never forget, I told him I bought a house in L.A. I said, Grandpa, I'm a homeowner. That's okay, Bobby. We still love you. I said, no, Grandpa, a homeowner. We'd like to meet the young fella. I said, Grandpa, do you think I'm saying homosexual? What, did you buy a house? Is that where you and the young fella are going to live? You a little homeowner? I love my grandpa. The other day he said, you know, Bobby, when I was a kid, Mary had a little lamb. Now she's got a penis. God, this is a sensitive crowd, you know that? This is like a bad AA meeting, Bill. Why you had to quit the third grade, remember? Wasn't right. So what was your favorite subject to teach? In third grade, you probably taught all of them, right? Well, what's the one you're passionate about, the one you just love talking about? Science. And can you give us a quick fun fact about science that folks may not know? You can't. Another reason why you're not teaching? I think I just saw Kevin Costner. Thank you, man, for the clap, but I'm sure you hear that from all the guys. You know, what I'm going to do is sneak the jokes in. It's up to you to find them. What is your name, man? I'm just having fun with you. Karen, Karen, oh, is everything okay? You're angry and pissed off. Everybody's going to have to pay for it, aren't they, Karen? Very nice. You what? You do? Well, he's got that coat on. Everybody wants one. Everybody wants a piece of that ass. That's actually funny. Thank you, man. See, she played along. She added to the show, and you're just filming shit, and I don't know why. Did I see you by the World Trade Towers? Anyway. Oh, just laugh, laugh. Carrie, what do you do for a living?
I am a professional writer.
You're a professional writer. Where can the folks see your writings?
I'm sorry?
Where can they see your writings at?
Assorted magazines.
Yeah. Field and Stream?
No, sorted magazines.
Sorted?
Yeah.
Oh, porn? You know, I read this article. It said watching porn can affect your short-term memory, not to mention your short-term memory. I really want to like all of you. I don't usually do this during the show, but I'm going to come out here and tap a few of you on the shoulder, and you get to leave early. So did someone not show up in this chair? They call in sick? Did they have the COVID? Who's they share usually? Huh? Oh, Bernie. Where's Bernie at? Bernie, you afraid to come in and sit down or something?
Yeah, I don't want you to pick on me.
Yeah,
Bernie's doing your sound.
Oh, is Bernie doing the sound, and then he has to come out over here?
Yes.
Double duty.
And then he'd go over your house and do light dusting? You should let people fucking focus on what they do best, Steve. You all think he's from Louisiana. He's from fucking Long Beach, okay? He's a product of Long Beach. What was that? Pierpont Landing. Very good, Michael. Yeah. Mike used to be a really famous pitcher, and now look at him. Man. You must hear that all the time. Look, the point is, seriously, you guys, I got to share something with you. Some people have seen me perform before, and others have seen me live for the first time. I had a gentleman who came up to me. Where's the guy who watches me? I've got the Bob Zany punch card right here. And what you do is you punch it, and then when you get to 10, you never have to see me again. So I'm sorry I have to do this, Michael, but I'm going to go ahead and just punch this out all the way to 10 to save us a lot of time in the future. Ed, is there something romantic going on between you and this gentleman? You both act like you don't know each other, but you're blowing something after the show. Not yet. She blows the sax. Wow. I do a little thing on the radio called the Zany Report. You want to hear the Zany Report? Before I get to that, I do want to give away a free gift. You know me, I like to give away things. I have here. This is a Zany CD, and it's entitled Snowfall. So if anyone, you have to earn it. If anyone can name one of the songs on this CD, you will actually earn this. What was that?
Don't tell Aunt Rhody. No.
Oh, I got it. Enchantment, you think that's on there?
I think so.
Yeah. You sure you're just not trying to pick up on Ann? You fucker, it's on here. I say this with love in my heart. Should he be in the band? Let's get right to it. A lot going on in the business. We got Ron Greenlee as Frank Sinatra. You're going to love Ron. He's fantastic. It's just a joy to be part of this.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, so I drove here from Sacramento because I'm an idiot. And I saw one of those Red Bull vans. Have you seen that with the big giant can? And it was on the side of the road. I guess it had run out of gas, which is weird for a Red Bull. None of these are gonna fucking hit, you know that? Here is my impression of a genealogist. A genealogist having sex. Who's your stepdaddy once removed by your second cousin? Ann is blushing. I'm a little self-conscious, and you know how we have to be in front of people. Not you, your back's turned to them because you know you're not a real person. But I caught myself shaving, and it's not that bad. You should see my legs. So I'm doing this fundraiser for Toys for Tot, which is a great organization, right? Toys for Tot. It could have been much worse. I did one for adult toys for pops. My wife likes to shop at Whole Foods. Does anyone like Whole Foods? Yeah. She doesn't. It's not because it's organic. It's because she doesn't like to have to shave her legs or armpits. I'm a Trader Joe's guy. I love Trader Joe's. And you know what I love most about Trader Joe's, and you're going to love this, Karen. It is seeing two cars with a coexist bumper sticker fighting for that parking spot. So I'm in Reno, and I'm walking around the casino, and this guy comes up to me and says, "Can you tell me where the exit is?" And it was really weird because usually I get asked that during my show. You know what? That was great. That was the perfect one to do it on. You're doing great over there. We're all so proud of you. Ray and I actually went to Walmart. Can I tell them? You know why we both love Walmart? Because they have so many choices. It forces people to buy weird things together. Standing in line, Karen, lady in front of me, 12-pack of beer and a stroller. Guy behind me, early pregnancy test and Anna. Ray was buying a magnifying glass and condoms. I felt out of place with my peanut butter and tampons. So my wife grew up in Sunnyvale, a suburb of San Francisco. She had to go back home for a little bit. We live in Vegas now. And she came back, and did I tell you this story, Mike? She's unpacking the suitcase, right? And a cockroach flies out of the suitcase. Even the cockroaches don't want to be in fucking San Francisco. Did you not care for that one, man? Well, it's all true. I don't know what to tell you. Have you ever met someone who says, I wouldn't be caught dead in that outfit? But do you really have a choice? Because you know when someone knows that and you die, they're putting you in that outfit and taking selfies. Just a thought. You're doing so good, too. You're doing great. It's amazing. The doctor didn't think it would go that far. I had all these thoughts here. Oh, by the way, I was in Loves Park, Illinois. Anybody been from Illinois? I've heard of Loves Park. It's outside of Rockford. Yeah. The mayor was in the audience. Yeah, it was very cool. I said, hey, Mayor, what's your name? He said, Mayor Jury. I said, wow, when you have sex with your wife, does she call it jury duty? He said, yeah, because she's always trying to get out of it. I'm staying at the Radiator Shop, but folks, last time I was here, Keith put me up at a hotel. Not the best. It was like a motel. Their slogan was, this place was great in 88. 1888. You like that one, sir? Who's that?
Big Ed.
Is that Eddie?
Big Ed.
Eddie works here. Give Ed a big round of applause, everybody. It's so nice. He has this necklace with 3 different things hanging from it because he can't really commit. New study, now it's time for the Zany Report. New study has found pessimistic men are likely to die early. I just fucking knew it. Acting, Karen. High suicide rate among dentists. How many dentists are here? See? Did you do that joke already? What happened on that? Let's get right to, this is scary. In Wichita, Kansas, you're going to love this story, Michael. A man was arrested for stealing a bronze statue of Jackie Robinson. Yeah. And here's the weird part. He tried to have sex with the statue, but only got to second base. He's looking at 42 years. 77% of Americans think President Biden is too old. The other 23% said, what? Huh? What was that? Huh? President Biden's team, have you heard about this? They've set up a task force to prevent him from stumbles and falls in public. Now they said he can walk and chew gum at the same time. We just don't want him tripping over the wrapper. These are all for Keith, so don't worry about it. U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency have arrested 12 migrants from Ireland and Great Britain. A spokesperson said, just what we need, illegal aliens who speak English. You can't have that. New studies found 75% of Americans' biggest fear, corrupt government officials. The other 25% are corrupt government officials.
There you go.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing, Mike, okay? If I come up here and tell you, move the hand like that. It doesn't matter. President Biden has... No, we won't do that. President Biden told reporters on the handling of classified documents, I take full responsibility. It was my staff's fault. He said that. He said the special counsel went over 40 years of his career, or as I like to call it, 2 and 10,000 naps ago. A score is 20 years, did you know that? And so 2 would be 40. And then I throw in the naps as the punchline. Never doing that again. Just hide it from me. says they've been open and transparent on the origins of the COVID-19 virus. In fact, they sent a balloon with all the records. COVID-19 can live 4 days on a toilet seat, beating out Elvis by 3. Told that joke in Memphis, I got nothing. The board game Clue is updating. Yeah, who's played Clue out here? By a round of applause. Have you played Clue? Yeah, they're appealing to younger people now. They want younger people to play the board game Clue. Here's a sample answer. It was Karen in a safe space with a participation trophy. Am I still up here? Dayline Sacramento, 5 people were hospitalized after eating nachos from a gas station. The other 1,000 got sick just thinking about eating nachos from a gas station. Boise, Idaho. Anyone from Idaho? Do you know over the summer they recorded their hottest day at 106 degrees, beating out the last record of 105 degrees set in 1875. Yeah, they're blaming the record heat on global warming, and in 1875 they blamed it on summer. Summer. They called it summer back then. Sandwich, Illinois, an 11-year-old boy is expected to make a full recovery after he put his tongue on a frozen pole. To make matters worse, his mom, a pole dancer, was also rushed to the hospital. She may never lip sync again. It's the filth thing. The clever shit, nothing. I'm standing here alone. In horse news, we got some horse people here. We gotta have. You guys got horses, right? I would hope, yeah. They're parked outside. Aaron, they're catching on. He played along. You see that? Lexington, Kentucky, a police horse got stuck in a manhole. Turns out the man and horse met on Tinder. Have you seen a horse's cock? They're huge, aren't they? I mean, I think if a horse could fly, they could refuel jets in the air. New Jersey, a man was convicted of obscenity charges watching porno sitting in his car outside a fast food restaurant. Here's the weird part. It was a Jack in the Box. Are these like difficulty things? Good news, bad news. Here's the good news. A Nebraska woman gave birth to a baby girl at the Dixon County Fair. The bad news, she got a 4th place ribbon behind 2 pigs and a goat. Well, you guys have been to the fair. The judging is very... Right, Eddie? They just don't give that away. Do you know these people, Eddie, or is that the only place you can sit because it's cheaper? We're gonna... By the way, after the show, we got a lot of great gift ideas with those holidays just around the corner. I set up, I'm very excited. Keith is so generous with his availability of this. We set up a little gift shop right there at the top of the stairwell.
Right here.
It's very sad, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be there after Mr. Frank Sinatra performs. And this is a question I get asked, Karen, all the time. Is Bob Zany my real name? It isn't. My real name is Big Dick McGee. How about that, everybody? This is a great shirt right here, too. Each salmon, the other pink meat. Look at that fish. This makes a great night shirt and a great reminder to your partner. Right, Renee? You know what I'm talking about. And this is the best shirt ever. Wake me if you're horny. Bill, I guarantee you wear this to bed tonight, you're getting a good night's sleep. Also, after the show, this is very exciting, I do have a few DVDs of The Informant with Matt Damon. I'm in the film. I play Matt's attorney. All my scenes are with Matt. And this is very exciting. I truly believe this, that I made him a better actor. Be mocking me on it. Eddie, focus. One of the most popular TV shows in Iraq is called Why Are You Afraid, Lady? We have a version of that here. It's called The View. We're wrapping it up. Don't worry. I have to end on a really big laugh, and I don't think that's going to happen. A man who suffered through 10 years of constipation, had an 11-pound, 3-ounce stool removed. He plans to raise it as a single dad. Let's get to the cat news. We got cat people here? Are you a cat person, Karen? Wow, what are the odds? I had a woman come up to me last night. She says, I have 15 cats. I said, wow, I have one. She said, what's it called? I said, normal. In cat news, Alabama, a cougar found at a local motel has been euthanized. Officials are warning women over 50 to stay away from this motel. Do they get the news in the San Joaquin Valley? This is the San Joaquin Valley, right? Yeah, I remember learning about it in school and said, I'll never go there. Waynesboro, Virginia, police are on the lookout. Listen to this, Andy. You're going to love this story. Police are on the lookout for someone who's been shaving other people's cats. Yeah, they think the suspect's Brazilian. That is going to be one of the best disguised shaved pussy jokes you'll ever hear. Actor Michael Douglas said he got throat cancer from oral sex, has announced he's pulled out of his latest film, Glad He Ate Her Too. Babies learn to talk by reading lips, which explains why their first word is vagina. I'm sorry, a lot of C-sections out here tonight? It's really not that difficult. Who remembers the movie 127 Hours? It was about a guy who was a climber trapped in the middle of nowhere in Utah, Moab, and he got his arm trapped between this boulder, and he cut off his own arm to escape. Now, they asked a real-life guy if he'd do it again. He said, yeah, but only one more time. You know how proud I am of all of you. That was a math joke and you did it in your head. McKees Rock, PA, a 2-year-old got trapped in a toy crane vending machine at the mall. Police said it took over 50 quarters to get her out. Are you checking your watch? Am I going? You got to be somewhere? When's your shift at Walmart? You got to take your pill? Is that it? Did you have a pill? I need the ladies to back me up on this study if you agree. Men, listen carefully. This study may behoove you. Okay, ready? Men who do housework get more sex than those who don't. There is a caveat. They're also more likely to be rushed to the emergency room with their penis stuck in a vacuum. I told that joke in Beaumont, Texas. This guy yelled, "It was a shop vac." I said wet or dry. You know, I want to take a moment to pat myself on the back and how I've just elevated comedy. I just used the word behooved and caveat in a dick joke. Now, a lot of the comics aren't doing that today. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get going because I don't want to be here, but I'll tell you. I do mean this. I mean this so much. On behalf of Bill and the orchestra, and of course our great staff, Keith, and of course Ron Greenlee as Frank, without you here, we could have gone home early. I do like saying this, and you always have like something that keeps you going as a performer, right? This is what I truly believe. I'm as good as my audience, and tonight I was great. Thank you all very much, you guys. I'm Bob Big Band.